Hello, art friends. So, from last week, we talked about optical illusion art, and we drew our optical illusion art stripes. And so, this week, we are going to be coloring them, but we're not just going to do it any way. We are going to learn how to shade and color pencil. So, you are going to need some of your favorite colors. If you want to do a color scheme like warm color, cool color, monochromatic, that means using tints and shades of the same color, you can. Or if you want to create your own color scheme, you can. So I am going to play around with purples. So I'm going to get some colors of purple out that I'm going to kind of create a pattern with. I have a really cool color pencil box that I found that had lots of fun purples in it. So I'll just grab a couple to play with. Okay, so I've got some here. I may not use all these, but I did want to show you on the back, just to practice how we are going to shade. So just in this empty space here, I'm just going to show you. We are going to start dark in one spot, fade into the white of our paper, and then go back to dark in another spot. So the way you shade in color pencils, you start by moving fast, pressing hard, okay? As I move towards the center, I'm not going to press as hard, I'm going to move slower. And then I fade out. Okay, same on this side. Dark, pressing hard, moving fast. As I move towards the center, I'm not pressing as hard, I'm moving slower. And I fade out. So we're going to kind of keep that in mind as we're shading. So I'm going to start, you can start anywhere. And I'm just going to do a row at a time. So I'm going to press hard, I'm moving fast. As I move towards the center, I'm not pressing as hard. Okay, there we go. Right here, pressing hard, moving fast. Not pressing as hard. If I need to go a little bit darker, I may. Just in the corners. I can always go back on top, kind of touch up. All right, so I can either do the same thing on this side, or I could just create a new pattern. I think I'm going to create a new pattern, so I'm going to kind of remember what my color pencils were. And I'm going to come right here. It's easier for me to hold my color pencil to the side. So I'm pressing hard. There we go. Awesome job. Okay, so you just keep going with your colors. Try to line up how dark you go. And where you fade, because it'll show where that highlight is. And it looks like it's moving. So, I'm gonna come and do this one. That's why we drew our spaces a little bit bigger, so that way we could shade in the middle. Not pressing as hard when I go towards the center. I'm barely pressing down at all. I'm remembering my color order. That if I want to keep the same order throughout, I can. If I want to change it, I can. If I want to do totally different color, I can. All right, so this is how you start. Ooh, I just didn't change my color. It's okay, I'm gonna go on top. There we go. Okay, stay tuned for the rest and we'll see you soon.